Hello Cancer, and welcome to your reading for July 2024. Cancer. I'm pulling a face because we've got some challenges. We have some challenges in July. It's all going to be okay, but challenges are afoot. We're starting out July with you on the crossroads, and I think we may have talked about this with you before. At the crossroads, wondering what to do and what you're doing with your life. I tell you what, Cancer, this is a struggle you've been having for quite a few months now about where your life is going and what you want it to look like. Unfortunately for you, we've got someone in the background, or even in the foreground, to be honest. This is not something that's flying under the radar. You have someone around you that does not have your best interests at heart. And I think you've got betrayal and you've got manipulation and lies coming into your spread too. So I'm just going to show you my Queen of Swords, my 10 of Swords, and my 7 of Rods. This is a situation where you're going to have to defend yourself. Like, this is not something simple that you're just going to go, oh, don't worry about them, they're just a bitch or a cow or an asshole, whatever, whoever I'm talking about. This is something where you're going to have to actually step up and say something and stick up for yourself. You cannot be the hermit in this situation. There's no hermit card. You can't just sit back and go in your cave and hope everything's going to be okay and everything's going to go away. It's not. Like, this person's coming for you. They're coming for you, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. How dare they? Like, I get really annoyed when I see cards with these sort of little connections to them, because I think, why do people care so much about dragging other people down? It gives me the fucking shits. Anyway, that's what you're dealing with in the first part of July. Now, the big message here is, don't put your head in the sand and pretend it isn't happening. It's happening, and you got to deal with it, Cancer. You've got to stand up and say, nah, that's not right. You can get back in your box. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to see you anymore. You're now blocked. And that's just kind of it. It's all over and done with. What am I talking about? I think I haven't got clear cards around where this is happening, so I'm going to leave it wide open. It could be work, it could be a relationship, it could be, a friendship, it could be your family, it could be your parents, could be your kids. It could be anything at this point. But the death card comes in after all this big situation happens, and that means there's a natural ending coming to this situation. I just don't want this to end with you not having your words or having got things off your chest about things that have happened and the way this person has treated you and talked to you. I'm sorry I'm being so really strong about this, but it's something that needs to be said. Now that's all the dramatic part over with, because as soon as I hit the death card and we move past that, everything looks amazing. So Cancer, that's all in the first 1 to 2 weeks of July that's going to happen. And once you make the decision to get rid of that person, boom, everything changes. It's the smart thing to do. I've got the 10 of Cups, which is, I'm happy again. I finally feel happy and balanced and feeling like blessed. And I feel like that was the right thing to do. I think it's going to be the right thing to do, but you just need that confirmation perhaps from me telling you that was the right thing to do. It was. Now, the other thing coming in here, Cancer, is relationships at the end of the month. Now, I've got the Lovers coming in with the 10 of Cups. So someone in your life is being brought to you specifically for a reason. So this could be love coming into your life. It could be someone you've already been with before, looking at that Knight of Rods there. So are you going back to someone? I'm a bit dubious about going back to people, because I feel like we break up for a reason and there's no reason to go back there. But it could be someone re-entering your life from before, and you might be thinking, oh gosh, that person's back. What am I going to do now? Look, me personally, I'm thinking, no, you can't let people back in after they've hurt you. But the cards don't say that. The cards are saying, were you a bit harsh in your judgment? Did something go wrong? Is it something that you did? I don't know, but there just seems to be something that goes on where I need you to come back and revisit something with a past relationship and mend those fences. I think it's important. I think you're really tired and weary. I think you've spent some time thinking about it, and I just feel like it's a good time to do that. So That's either someone coming back into your life and reigniting some sort of love interest or romance, or I've got just a Knight of Rods coming into your life, which is someone who is very loyal and protective, and they're very stubborn, but they're also, the loyalty is what gets me with the rods. They're very loyal people, and I love that. And I've got the Four of Pentacles over the top of that, which means you've found something. This is something that you need to treasure. And keep it quiet for a while. I don't think you need everyone else having an opinion about this, whatever's going on, especially if it's someone coming back into your life. Maybe people have got opinions. I think you need to keep that to yourself for a little while. And then I'm finishing off the month with just some cards showing me that you've been through a lot this month, and whilst things seem quite positive by the end of the month, you're still a bit grumpy about what's happened, because you're going through a fair bit of transition when it comes to people. So this is a very people-y month for you, Cancer, where you're dealing with people betraying you, people coming back into your life. But everything here is happening for a reason, and I like that. Quickly, any Cancers who are thinking about getting pregnant or babies coming into the family, the middle of the month is very, very strong around your hormones and fertility and pregnancy. So the middle of the month, so very strong for that. So if you're looking to get pregnant or trying to get pregnant, very, very strong. And if it's just a baby coming into your family, congratulations with that too. Okay, Cancer, that is July for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.